Welcome everybody to the Wild Horse Racing Super Speedway Series. As tonight, race number 2 of season number 2 kicks off at Talladega in the Gen 6 car. We're about ready to see some real draft and some real runs happen tonight, folks. Right now, Hayden at the top of the leaderboard, number 56 car. Followed by the favorite, Dakota Lee, in that number 3. Matthew Stern sitting 3rd. Casey Graves 4th. Jeffrey Price making his return tonight there in that 14 car. He's sitting 5th on the speed charts right now. He's hoping to turn his luck around from last season. By the end of last season, I think he was like me and wanted to pull his hair out. And I just went the route and just shaved it all off anyway. Sharp looking ride for Cody McGork tonight. He's got a Johnny Morris paint job going. Bass Pro Shops there. Thank you, Johnny, for saving NASCAR. All right, let's get ready for some qualifying here. Here's a look at Will Sparks out on track. Glad to see Daniel Llewellyn's still alive after last week's nasty flip down through the tri-oval of Daytona. As he's got that 712 brakes car, up there on the high side, trying to get all the momentum he can for his first lap. Then on the second lap, he'll sit down low the whole time. There's a look at the fan favorite, Trenton Sneed, in that number 81 car. Trent apparently didn't like that lap, so he pulls it in. And your reigning defending champion, Andrew Beach, in the 71 car, making his qualifying lap right now. There's a look at the 79, Daddy Dave, as he clipped the wall there after his qualifying run. This qualifying's wrapping up here. Let's go ahead and do a rundown of the points. Last week's winner, Quinn Newton. Don't see him in here tonight. Oh, yeah, he is. He's sitting there 5th. All right, he did sneak in here. All right, he's sitting at the top of your points, followed by Dakota Lee, Andrew Beach, Matthew Stern, Casey Graves, your top 5. Cody McGork sitting 6th. Lucas Hoitsma, 7th. Trenton Sneed, 8th. Ian Montrose, 9th. Nicholas Uricchio, your top 10. All right, we'll go ahead and take a look here at the starting lineup for tonight's race. We got 16 cars lining up tonight. Starting on pole, Hayden. Outside him, Casey Graves. Row number 2, Dakota Lee and Lucas Hoitsma. Row number 3, last week's winner, Quinn Newton, Matthew Stern. Row number 4, Dave Hoitsma and Ian Montrose. Row number 5, starting 9th on the inside, number 71, Andrew Beach. Outside him, TJ Floyd in the 49 car. Will Sparks starts 11th. Danny Llewellyn starts 12th. Cliff Mullen starts 13th. Outside him, Trenton Sneed in that number 81 machine. And round out your field tonight, be starting 15th, Jeffrey Price in the number 14 car, and outside him, the 16 car, or the 28 car, starting 16th, my bad, Cody McGork. As you get a glorious shot there, Talladega Super Speedway. 2.66 miles around. And unlike every other track, they decided, you know what, we want a little bit more excitement. So let's put the start-finish line. Let's put it at the end of the tri-oval, down closer to turn number 1. So here comes the field, looking right at you. Alright, the field's starting to make their way out in turn number 4. So we wait for the pace car, the duck dive, down on the pit road. We're going to get this action rolling. 60 laps here tonight at Talladega. Ah, that's horrible, Dalton. Sorry to hear that, man. Alright, green flag is out. Hayden takes off. Dakota Lee right behind him. Dakota's going to be on that back bumper. There's a look at Quinn in the 88 machine. Show number 5 on the tracker, but he's number 88 tonight. As you see him in that black and gold 712 brakes. It's Dakota Lee out front. Stop me if you heard that one before. This case is trying to side draft there. So he just fall back, but he's got some help now with Ian. And behind Ian, he has Hayden. Let's see if these three can get lined up. As they push Casey way out front. You see Dakota Lee pulling off there. Trying to fall back to the back. His teammates there. Back out front, you got Hayden, Casey Graves. Casey comes up to the high line, gets in front of the 49. TJ Floyd. Right behind them, they got the 23, Danny Llewellyn. See if he gets a little bit closer to that 49 car, really help that outside lane. TJ tried to cut the inside. Casey made sure to cut him off there. Keep himself out front. Let's see if TJ ducks back to the outside there, but he doesn't have any help right behind him, so that might hurt him. So he's going to drop back till he gets caught by the 23 there. See Quinn move there to the high side and get in front of the 49. Let's see if anybody else comes up. As Hayden stays right there on the back bumper of Casey Graves as they go down the back stretch here. we ride along here with Trenton. You see he's riding back there in the back of the pack. Hear him off the throttle. He's just trying to save a little bit of fuel. He's not really trying to get too much damage to his car. Try to get his nose up there. There's a big checkup going in the one there on the bottom lane. Quinn Newton back out front, looking to go back-to-back weeks here as he's got that 88 machine out front for that 49, TJ Floyd. See part of the field fan out there. There's a big checkup going into 3. Right along with last season's champion. He's right there on that bottom lane, just trying to hug the yellow line. Hear how much he has to play with the throttle. Casey Graves now out front in that 01 machine. As here comes the high side, led by the 23, Danny Llewellyn. Ooh, a little bit of squirrely action there from the 49. Maybe a bad bump from Hayden. Shot him up a little bit. They're able to keep it collected, keep it going. No harm, no foul. You gotta watch dipping that left side there, down off the apron. These cars do not like it. We got 2 backing out there. Back out front, you got Danny Llewellyn, followed by Casey Graves, Quinn Newton, your top 3. As Will, he's having a little bit of connection issues there. Keeps blinking in and out. That ain't good at a super speedway race. Quinn giving a hell of a push there with Danny, trying to get in out front all together. But here comes Hayden, Casey Graves, your front row. But right behind them, they got that 71 car, Andrew Beach, just lurking. If you look right behind him, you got that number 3 car as well. Here comes the C2X Express. Andrew Beach and Dakota Lee, they're on the outside working together. Andrew made sure to get down low, covers the bottom lane. Now it's going to leave Dakota Lee. He tries to go back out. Fans out the field there. Everybody keeps it going. So we are 10 laps into this 60-lap race. They're trying to get some help there on the high side from the 44, Cliff Mullins. But then you got the guys in the back there trying to make it 3 wide here. So from that bottom lane, just pull away. I see Dakota got smart, jumped down there in front of Hayden. Let's see if he tries to mount another charge here, and Hayden goes with him. Sky Dave gets turned into the wall. You see Quinn going around. 23's in it. 36 to 14. Jeffrey Price. Cody McGork able to get through there. Caution flag is out. Let's go ahead and take a look at this replay. Welcome back, Jeff. Welcome back. Keep an eye on that blue and red car there. Looks like he just gets hit in the right rear there by Will Sparks. And that just sparked it all off, right? How you like that pun? Sky Dave got slammed up into the wall, and that just kicked everything off. And Jeff Price got to meet the wall. Let's try it here for Cody McGork, see how he made it through here. Cody slows down, just rolls through all that bullshit right there. Welcome back. Gets your field coming off pit road right there. Right now, your leader is Will Spark, followed by Casey Graves, Dakota Lee in the number 3, Matthew Stern, number 4 car, the 71 Andrew Beach, the 44 Cliff Mullins. Hayden applied way too late. Sitting 7th, that's weird to wait. Last name, I never heard a last name like that before. Sounds Polish. 8th would be TJ Floyd. 9th would be the Jeff Price, as we've seen there in the 14 cars. He took that nasty lick to the inside wall there. So Will Spark got the EOL for that, as you see him dropping in there at the end. Here comes Cody McGork. It's going to spot in about 9th as we get ready for a restart here. Yeah, a few cars come in there and try to top off, get a little bit extra fuel in there. Case Graves, your leader, followed by Dakota Lee, your front row as we get ready for this restart here. All right, that Chevrolet Pace truck is pulled down pit road, and we come into the restart zone here. Casey Grave has them under his control. Green flag is out. He takes off. Dakota Lee didn't get a good jump there, but he's got his teammate in the 71 right behind him. So I don't imagine Andrew's going to go anywhere but right behind that number 3. As you see, all 3 got up in front of Casey. Casey goes up the high side, and that allows Matt and Cliff and TJ to go there on the low side. You got the front 6 all together. Now Matthew's looking there on the high side. They thought better of it, got back down in line. As this second pack starting to get formed up, they're going to close that gap real easy. As Hayden, Matt, and TJ is trying to make a run there on the outside. You got Andrew Beach right there on the back bumper, Dakota Lee. And you got right behind them, Quinn Mullins. So you got 3 C2X guys all lined up right there. Just riding that low lane. As here comes Daddy Dave and Casey Graves on the outside. 79 is looking to challenge for the lead. Daddy Dave leads that lap. Now Heinlein's starting to pull that lane. So this front 3 decide to pull down in front of the bomb lane. Let's see if Matt, Quinn, and TJ can keep it rolling on the high side. see the field's getting 3 wide right there. You have lap car Lucas Hoitsma right there in the middle of that 9 car. He has TJ Floyd right behind him. TJ Forbes, I'm thinking TJ the reply specialist from Salina 52 truck stop. Out front you have Dave Hoitsma. Field goes 3 wide. Matt gets put out wide. Drops to the very back there. Dakota Lee making a challenge on the high side now. He's in Lucas teamed up right there. Lucas is looking to unlap himself right there. Still it the hard way, as he's got TJ Floyd all over his back. Right now, the 49, that black car is second on the bottom lane, and the 88 racing for the lead. As Lucas goes up there and catches the momentum on the high side, and he's trying everything he can to keep himself out front. See Andrew Beach in the back. Looks like Cliff's having a little bit of connection issues. Out front, last week's winner, Quinn Newton. He's at the right place at the right time last week. This week he's out front leading it. As Quinn went from the very front to the very back, just like that. The 56 Aiden out front once again. Pulsar just leading the field, as you see. Second place, Casey Graves, that yellow machine on the outside right there. He's getting a little bit of help from Cliff Mullins. Quinn trying to make a run from the back there if no help. I don't know how that's going to pay off for him. Casey challenging there on the outside. Just trying to push him to the lead here. Riding along with Mullins here. got Casey out front now. So he come down the backstretch, both of them go down to the low lane. Puts Trenton Sneed and Andrew Beach there, 1-2 on the high lane. And the internet's going wild right now. This will be Trenton's home track at Talladega. He's an Alabama boy. And he's trying to take the lead as he's out front right now. Andrew Beach right there on his back bumper, pushing him. Trenton goes down, covers the low lane, comes back up, gets some momentum in the high lane, keeps Andrew right behind him. As now both of them are able to get clear, they go down to the low lane. 81-71 out front. Casey pulls out, tries to get a little bit of side draft off the 71 there. Wasn't able to, now he gets back down. As you see, about fifth on back, they're 2 by 2. You have the 9.23 on the outside, 44.56 on the inside right there. Casey making another run. This time Cliff goes with him. Lucas goes down the inside lane, tries to fill that gap. Andrew's able to get to the back bumper of Trenton, but right now the 41, 44, and 23 almost clear Trenton. .44 pulls down in front of his teammate. Tries to get a run. Let's see if Cliff's going to lead this lap. David in the wall, or no, that was Matt Cern. In the wall right there. TJ Floyd goes up to the middle lane there, gets behind Lucas to that number 9, second car in the outside lane right there. They're trying to push Casey all the way out front. Daddy Dave, a big move from the inside all the way to the third lane. So Lucas trying to get back out front once again to unlap himself. Too wide, the pushing going there. See the car start dancing around. Front four all lined up, starting to pull away from the field. Everybody else is not unorganized. Aiden pulls back to the inside lane. He's right in front of Quinn, right behind Andrew. Here comes Daddy Dave on the outside, making a run up to the front. He's got Casey pushing. Dave pulls down in front of his son Lucas right there. Try to control that bottom groove. There comes Casey and TJ on the outside, followed by Danny. Ian poking on the inside, making it 3 wide, getting out high lane, all discombobulated once again. Ooh, that one was close. I don't know if you caught that, but the 36 was on the inside of 23 and almost turned him there. That could have been real bad coming out 4. Here comes Cliff with a big push to the 79. Casey Graves in the 49 trying to look for a way around. Dakota Lee catches part of the wall there. The field's 4 wide right there. A little bit of time. That was going on. Casey just latched on the back bumper of the 9, tried to get as much space as he could. Here comes TJ for a run. No help though. Let's see if anybody pulls up, tries to go with him, and they're all leaving him out to dry. I say that. Here comes Trent in the 81 with Andrew right behind him. They'll bring him the 21, but Trent goes to the high side, splits him. Keeping that momentum going within the beach. Trent Sneed out front. Andrew Beach right behind him. So they're going to put Lucas on the outside. No help. Trent Sneed, Andrew Beach, Casey Graves, your top 3 right now. See if they go up to the high lane, catch that momentum. They stay down low. They're just going to allow the high lane to come up. 23 gets into the 71, gets a little bit squirrely there. That allows the 01, 3, and 56 to all go by. Last week's winner, Quinn Newton, there on the outside, looking to get by Trent Sneed on the inside there. Your top 3, Casey Graves, Dakota Lee, and Trent Sneed. Here comes Dakota Lee on the outside, Hayden pushing him. Dakota Lee thought about going the inside. There he goes. Hayden drops down and goes back out. Let's see if the field picks him up. Yeah, they do. I was wondering if they're going to split him or not. Hayden, Quinn able to get themselves clear, drop down front of Dakota. Let's see if TJ and Matt can make a run to the front here. That's the third car, or actually the car right behind Matthew Stern. That'd be Jeffrey Price, 14. He's made his way back up through the field. Matthew gets a little bit high there, but he gets back behind the 49. It's leaving. Hayden Quinn just able to pull away. You see if half the field came in. Final pit stop here. It's even TJ, Dakota, Jeff, Ian, Trenton, Cliff, Andrew, and Matt still out there. They go by for another time. These guys are just now coming off pit lane. Dave's in danger of losing the pack right there. TJ Floyd out front. Here comes damn near all the field besides Matt in the pit. Quinn Newton is the leader of this second pack here. These guys are fuel only. Here comes Quinn them through the tri-oval. Seeing them are coming out at turn number 2 right now. TJ and Matt go around another time. See how far they can stretch this out. 19 laps to go here. So that second pack's going to catch the field here. TJ and Casey got a 30-second gap over third place with Cody McGork. It's him and Will Spark. Run 2 cars right there, and then a little bit behind them you have Ian and Jeff. We're about 2 seconds behind those two. Then behind them, You have the whole calamity coming. Mr. Dakota Lee, Andrew, and Trenton all got lined up right there. Saw it quickly, pulled away. TJ and Matt still out front here. Here comes Dakota Lee around 36 and 14. Dakota up to 5th. She's bringing Trent and Andrew with them. Coming to 15 to go. TJ Floyd out front, followed by Matthew Stern. As they still got over 31-second advantage over the rest of the field. Dakota Lee up to 3rd. With Trent and Andrew still behind him. Here comes Quinn and Hayden on the outside there. Now that the field got somewhat lined out there, it's starting to shave off the time. That 30-second gap's just starting to get smaller and smaller for the two leaders there. And that's going to make it even smaller as the leaders are coming in the pit. No lockups there. Let's see if it's going to be fuel only. Out front, you got Dakota Lee, Trent Sneed, Andrew Beach, 1, 2, 3, C2X machines right there. Here goes Quinn. He was able to get the draft there off of Andrew. Cody McGord coming in to service his machine along with Will Spark. Here comes Cliff challenged on the outside. Casey Graves pushing him. Dakota pushes up a little bit. That allows Casey and Cliff to clear him. Breaks up the momentum in the inside lane. They lose about 5-6 spots right there. So that's going to drop Dakota way back to 5th. Ian's looking to make his way around Cliff here on the high side. Gets a little bit loose. There's a little bit of contact. Cars are dancing. Danny, keep it all on all fours, please. We don't need a repeat of last week. Pack starting to get 3 wide here. Business is about ready to pick up. So we're coming around, 10 to go. Llewellyn out front, being pushed by Lucas Hoitsma. Second place be Jeff Price, be that 3rd car in lane right there. 7 cars a lap down. Jeff's got Aiden right behind him. Tonight's pole sitter. Got some games being played here. Who wants to go with who? Who wants to get to the front? Aiden really doesn't feel like pushing anybody. Aiden's trying to make his own way up there. Jeff was able to go up high. Now he's got some help from the 36. Jeff Price got that number 14 out front right now. But here comes that 23 in the inside lane, making their way back up there. Oh, Lucas goes down through the grass. Keeps it going. Montrose on the outside, Dakota Lee and Casey Graves pushing. Dakota Lee looks on the inside. He takes the run. He's waiting for Price to get up there to his back bumper to give him a little bit of help here. This Casey's pushing in all the way out front. Danny tries to get down the apron. Jeff Price looks to be the odd man out right now. Let's see what happens here. Back out front, we have Montrose, Graves, followed by Newton. Cliff with an aggressive move there to the inside lane. Hayden goes down low, says, I'll take your help, guys. Dakota Lee stays up top. Coming down to the line, 6 laps to go. Your pole sitter, Hayden, making a run there on the inside as he's got Cliff Mullins pushing him. On the outside, you have Ian Montrose and Casey Graves along with Quinn Newton, last week's winner. He's up new right place, right time again tonight. The way it's starting to brew, it might be. Five laps to go. Hayden Cliff making a good push there on the inside along with Jeff Price. Then you have the 81-71. So they're looking to make a good way themselves here. As that outside lane starting to drop off. Cliff and Jeff go high. That's going to leave Trent and Andrew right behind Hayden as we got 4 laps to go. Cliff Mullins, Jeff Price out front, followed by Montrose and Lee. Graves sitting 5th, Newton 6th, Hayden 7th, Trent and Andrew 8th and 9th. Here comes the 36, Dakota Lee on the outside. The inside lane not connected. Let's see if these two can hang there or if they're going to end up dropping. We're coming to the line, 3 laps to go. Dakota Lee looking to drop low there. He stays in behind the 36. Dakota drops low, but doesn't have any help. Let's see how this plays out for him, if he's going to be able to get back up in front. Doesn't look like it. He's going to have to wait for Cliff and Jeff to get to him. And boy, that really dropped him there. He went from 2nd all the way back to 6th. Here comes Trent and Andrew. They're going to start making their way. Let's see if the inside lane gets formed up here. Two laps to go, just a little bit over 5 miles. Dakota Lee gets shot to the inside there. It's going to break in front of them once again on the inside lane. Trent and Andrew might try to do a little bit of side track here on the exit. They stay down low, clear away from it. Everybody's trying to stay away from that side draft, trying to keep from getting pulled back. Right now, your top 3, Ian Montrose, Casey Graves, Quinn. Casey's starting to look from the inside. Quinn's going high. They're going to end up splitting the 36 here. Oh, Trent and Andrew split Casey. Quinn with a move all the way down the inside there. Quinn Newton out front once again. Trying to go back-to-back weeks as he's got Trent and Andrew right behind him. Here comes Hayden with a hell of a push from Danny Llewellyn. Try to make that outside lane come. Trent and Andrew making their run there on the outside. Cliff's going to get to Quinn. Trenton's out front. The inside lane starts crashing. We got a 4-car breakaway here. 4-car breakaway. Andrew's going to protect. Trenton Sneed's going to bring it on home. Trenton Sneed wins tonight's race, followed by Andrew Beach and Hayden Lowell. Your top 3. Hell of a race there, folks. Hell of a race. Trenton Sneed coming through out of nowhere. Coming to the white there, I think he was about fifth. Him splitting Casey and not following Casey. That's what paid off there. As you see, everybody's enjoying this victory tonight as Trenton has won. Your second place finisher, last season's champion, Andrew Beach. Good points night for him. Hayden got a copy.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Sorry about that, Hayden. I forgot I had my Discord set up for my Oculus, and I was like, oh, shit.
No,
Hey,
you're good.
Congratulations tonight. I mean, yeah, a fast car. You're able to sit there fast time, pole, and then able to bring it home here third tonight. All in all, a good night for you.
Yeah, solid night. Drafting races aren't exactly my thing, and kind of in this to learn and get better at them, and we'll take a podium finish for sure.
If you would have told me that drafting style wasn't your thing, I would have never thought that. You're making some pretty good moves out there tonight, Hayden.
Good move. A little bit of cockiness, a little bit of arrogance, I think, kind of help with those moves. But
Hey, what you don't know doesn't hurt you.
that's true. That's true. Andrew just made a good block there on me coming through the tri-oval and that was kind of the end of any run I had. But kind of saw those two working together. I'm like, all right, if they get clear of me down the back, it's over, and they did, and just brought it home third. Kind of still happy with the podium, like I said.
Hey, anytime you get out of one of these races with a top 5, let alone a podium finish, that's always a great thing.
It is. It is.
I want you to give a shout out to all your people there, Hayden.
Yeah, Napa Auto Parts, Arc Music, C2X, Madigan Motorsports, Low Drag Esports, as always. You for putting on the broadcast, and everyone over at Wild Horse for watching and showing up.
All right, thank you, Hayden. We'll see you next week.
Indeed, thank you.
Hey, Andrew.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Oh God, dude, I'm great. Whew.
Yeah, what were you gonna say, huh? Seemed like you're gonna let one slide there.
Whew. I was gonna let one of the big F drop, but you said this is a family-friendly channel last season, so I'm gonna do my best to keep it that way. It was definitely not in our team chat.
Yeah, I think tonight's been a good night for me. I don't think I dropped any F-bombs tonight.
Dude, I'm proud of you.
Frame rate was great till right now. All of a sudden, I'm starting to lose frames again. I kept my fucking eye on that all. Oh, there, I just lost it. Oh shit. But anyway, you know, you've had one of those up and down nights. You guys sort of made way to the front there. You're always on the back bumper of one of your teammates. I gotta say, you're a hell of a team player there, Andrew.
Yeah, all of my guys at some point in my time on iRacing have helped me get a win or done something that's put them in a bad position. So I had a shot there at the end to shoot it inside of Trenton whenever Hayden went to my inside, and I blocked that. But I was just like, nah, that's my brother right there. So we're gonna get a win. So I made sure we didn't do the C2X thing and screw it up, and neither one of us win.
I mean, that's always smart that you don't wreck your teammate.
Yeah. And I mean, thinking big picture, second place pays a lot more points than wherever I would have finished if I had got spun. So
You're not
we're going
wrong
to play the
there.
points game and try and go to Matt Crafton 2.0.
Oh, wow. Talk about an evolution. Just here's the only thing. Just don't date anybody half your age, okay?
I will not be doing that. Like 3 years is too young for me. Like 3-year gap. I'm 26. 24 is really my limit.
Yeah. Just don't go full Matt Crafton. That's all I ask.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
worry about that here.
yeah, you gotta be 50 to do that for it to be good. Gotta give a shout out to all your people so that way I can get the Alabama boy in here and
Oh yeah, that's gonna be an interesting interview for you there, bud. You're just lucky it's not Friday night and he ain't drunk. So, shout out to Side Pipes if you're in the Catawba County, North Carolina area. Any and all automotive repairs or needs, check them out. Hopeway, again, if you are struggling with any mental health crises and you are in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, reach out to them. They have a great program. Stay Another Day is another suicide prevention company that I've got. All the guys there on C2X, Low Time Motors, we had a good motor program in it tonight. We went to the back to the front several times and proved that we could do it. So we knew coming to the end there, we had what we needed and everything kind of just lined up for us to get it done there with Trenton. So thank you for broadcasting again this week. And we'll go to, I think, Atlanta next week with the ARCA car for 80 laps since it's Atlanta and it's only a mile and a half. And we'll see what happens there.
Hey, thank you, Andrew. You know, I completely forgot that. You know, I do have my mic muted for the broadcast, but not for Discord. So, yeah, you're listening to me, listen back your interview right there, and you did a great job of just powering right through it because I noticed.
It was. Threw me off there for a second. I was just like, wait a minute, that's me.
Yeah, all of a sudden I was like, I heard you start stumbling, and I'm like, oh shit, yep, I know what's exactly going on right now, and yep.
Oh, yeah, but thank you again for broadcasting, man. Hopefully it was fun to watch. It was definitely a fun to be a part of, and C2X is definitely going to party some this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we only had one caution tonight.
That was great. The
Take
only
that,
time that we've
Marquise.
beaten that... Not the Marquise shade.
Oh, yeah, we're throwing it there. Usually he gets joy of me flipping out about what type of race we've had, but tonight was a great race.
It was
Yeah.
a shocker. It was great to see.
Yeah, it was an awesome race. This car just puts on a great race, and there's a few
Dude,
times
we
it
were
got a
doing
little bit hairy.
210. Like, I saw 210, 211 down the backstretch into 3. This thing is faster than I remember. I don't remember doing that the last time I raced these.
I love these cars.
This might be the staple that stays, and we just switch for the second car.
I'm all for that. Cross kart as this other car.
Okay, Bo.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get to the winner. Why don't you just go ahead and stick around here?
Okay.
What, were you gonna play some type of fucking theme music there, Trenton?
Do
Just
I?
Discord sound entrance.
Oh, I didn't know we had sound entrance here. I thought maybe he was gonna play his own theme music for him to come in here. I'm like, that's a little bit pretentious. I mean,
No, that's Parkway Drive.
I know the song. Okay.
Okay.
It's the name of my
Shut up.
car.
Well, congratulations on defending your home territory.
It's been a minute, but I still have the keys to the place. My luck hadn't been too good here. I think the last time I got a podium here, it was with 3 tires.
I think you're correct. I might have to actually go back and try to pull that.
He is correct.
Let's go over your night here tonight. You're up, you're down, you're back.
Mhm.
Well, no, for the most part, you rode around there in the back for the first half. I'd say you were playing smart.
Yep.
And then you decide there at the very end, you made a run. You made a smart move come to the white. You could have pushed Casey and just stayed in line, but you decided to split him. That was the move that paid it off for you.
Yep, that was about all I had in terms of experience. Just trying to go, all right, what do I do here? How do I get this freaking car up front in one piece and not wreck the whole field? Asked Dale to impart some of his wisdom, and we got through it. Obviously, with help from the feller right next to me here, Andrew. If he wasn't on my ass for that entire last lap, that wouldn't have worked at all. So thank you, Andrew.
I blew up.
Do what?
I about blew up.
Yeah, coming to the wide, all I hear is, I'm blinking, I'm gonna have to get off of you. It's like, all right, we'll figure it out.
You
Maybe.
lasted just long enough, Andrew.
That's the first time.
I knew you were going to take that joke. And I knew I couldn't serve that up for you.
You serve it, I'll swing.
All right.
Trenton, why don't you just tell me, like, when you saw Casey come down, did you have any thought about maybe pushing him? Or were you just like, nope, this is mine tonight, and this is my only shot?
I had to, because I knew what they were doing. The tires, we didn't take tires last stop, so that outside, just that lack of wheel movement, this thing pushed up the corner. So it was almost kind of like a old bumpy Daytona or even Atlanta, which the high lane's usually the quick way around anyway, but really right there could not make up too much ground there on the bottom. And him coming down actually saved us. Had they stayed up top, I think Andrew and I, we would have fizzled out on the bottom. As soon as he came down, that gave me a run. That allowed Andrew to kind of halfway cool it down. Was able to give myself a run, push him, and then just chuck it down low and pray. And from there on, I don't really remember what happened. I think we were 4 wide for half a second. I think I got doored, or I doored someone. I don't know. That could have went either way. Then I side drafted Quinn, and at that point, that was like, all right, I think we might have it, unless something really, really unfortunate happens.
Yeah, I gotta say, it was an exciting finish there. I tried my best not to be biased, but of course I gotta cheer for you. I sort of felt like Dale Jarrett there. Or Ned Jarrett, I should say. Felt like Ned.
Thank you, Coach.
Yep, it's the coach's greatest moment when he watches his players go out and just thrive.
I would say I'm thriving, man. We're surviving at best. That was my second podium in the past 2 seasons. That's my only second podium. Don't get me wrong. This is great. This is the peak. We're going right now. We just made up for the entirety of the travesty of last season right here tonight. Whatever happens, I finally got back in victory lane at my home track. That hasn't happened in a minute.
No, I mean that's always good to do, especially at your home track.
Yes, sir. On that note here, it is 9:18. I got to take a shower. I got to thank entire C2X, Andrew, you for broadcasting, my entire family, mom, dad, sis, Whitley and sis came in here. Whitley was giving me congratulations. So that was pretty cool. Finally got one for Dirty Boys Automotive. That's been about a year-long battle trying to get them in victory lane. So we finally got them in victory lane. If you're in the Anderson, Alabama area, need car work done, hit them up. Sneed Tombstone Game Farm, Tree and Technologies, Low Time Motors. Thank God for another podium and for another win. And yeah, I think that's all I got.
And on that note, folks, that's all I got as well. Once again, congratulations to tonight's winner, Trenton Needle Dick Sneed, Andrew Beach, and Hayden Lowell coming in third. That's tonight's podium, and that'll do it for tonight's broadcast. And we'll see you guys Sunday night as we go with full throttle street stock action starting 9 o'clock. Goodbye, y'all.